तो दोस्तों नमस्कार, मेरे चैनल पर आपका स्वागत है। तो दोस्तों अभी मैं आए हुए हैं तागाताई, ये ताल वोल्केनो। तो आज आप जो है इस वीडियो में हमने कवर किया मनीला से तागाताई आए। मिनी वैन ली, 4000 पैसों का पड़ा पर पर्सन। तो अपने होटल से लेते हैं, होटल से ही ड्रॉप करते हैं। फिर बीच में हम रुके, कोकोनट पाई ख़रीदी, वो मैं उसका वीडियो नहीं लिया। अच्छा था भी, वो 390 की एक पाई थी। और फिर उसके बाद मैं उसकी फ़ोटो भी आपको बाद में डाल दूँगा। उसके बाद हम फ्रूट मार्केट रुके, पाइनएप्पल फार्म देखा। फिर उसके बाद लोकल मार्केट देखी और उसमें कोकोनट मिल्क कैसे निकालते हैं वो भी देखा। और कुछ फ़िलिपिनो स्पेशलिटी जो है वो भी दिखाई इन्होंने। फिर उसके बाद हम आए यहाँ पे ताल वोल्केनो, तो जो एक्टिव वोल्केनो है, और ये लास्ट जो हुई थी 2020 में एरप्ट हुई थी। तो इसके चारों तरफ लेक है, आपने जैसे वीडियो में देखा ही होगा या देखोगे, क्योंकि ये वीडियो मैं पहले डाल दूँगा। हालांकि सबसे मैंने बाद में खींचा है वीडियो। और उसके बाद फिर हम यहाँ आए, फिर यहाँ थोड़ा टाइम बिताया और फिर वापस। तो आधा दिन लग गया हमारा। और इसके 4000 पैसों इन्होंने लिए, होटल से पिकअप और होटल से ड्रॉप। तो आशा करता हूँ आप पूरा वीडियो देखिएगा। जो भी मैंने जितना भी शूट कर सकता था मैंने किया है। आशा करता हूँ आप एंजॉय करेंगे। सो एंजॉय द वीडियो दोस्तों, एंड प्लीज़ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड कमेंट ऑल्सो। थैंक यू, टेक केयर, गॉड ब्लेस।
So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce
गोइंग टू पाइनएप्पल प्लांटेशन। ये अभी हम आए हैं तागाताई ताल वोल्केनो के टूर। तो ये गोइंग टू पाइनएप्पल प्लांटेशन।
Alright, so everyone, we're now in the middle of a pineapple plantation. Though it might not be as presentable as the one in Hawaii, but this is the pineapple plantation that we have. So right over there, in which we have like a small pineapple plant. So these are like recently planted pineapples. And then of course in a sort of few months it's going to have a flower like this, red flower vested pineapple. So in a regular soil condition, pineapples will grow like 2 years. Oh, how was it? Allow me to introduce to you, and any one of you have heard of ube? So this is called purple yam, our own version of yam. So it is sweet, and it also has a earthy texture because this thing grows under the ground. All right. To introduce to you Vanji. So what she's going to do is she's going to make us some coconut milk. So of course she's going to choose a coconut shell over here, and then she's going to cut it in half. And then she's going that she is grinding the coconut. There you go. She's cutting it. And then she's going to place it on the grinder like that. Grinding is going to take like a few moments until she collects the coconut flesh. And once she collects the coconut flesh, she's going to put it on some kind of cheesecloth. And then place it on something like this. This is the hopper. She's going. Alright, so all of the coconut flesh has been grinded, so now she's going to collect it. There you go. Then off to the copper, then to squeeze it. And then of course, after she squeezes it, all of the fluid, it goes over here to this picture. So that's how we do how we make the coconut milk. So the question is, what do we do with all of these squeezed flesh? We are to use this as a feed to the chicken, to the animals, like pigs. And then, in the Philippines, it can be used almost anything. Nothing goes to waste. It can be used as a food. It can be used as a fuel. It can be also used as a water and almost anything. And of course, the tree, you can also use it to make a house.
He's running from like this.
Right over there.
Oh, all right.
The smallest volcano. So that's the volcano. That's an island in the middle of it. Okay, so the triangular one that we are seeing, the whole
Laylay ang dila. Kahit mababa, doon lang. Oy, lawit ng mga dila ng dumating. Mamadali sana sa pababa.
About this, the story of this, it was invented by the people called the Cordilleran tribe. So the Cordilleran tribe, they are like our own version of Scots. But instead of like a kilt, they're wearing loincloths, very colorful and elaborate loincloths. And the thing is, the Cordilleran tribes, they were never subjugated by the Spaniards for 333 years until the arrival of the Americans in 1898. And so in 1900s, the Americans sent some surveyors there to map out the place. But the thing is, the surveyors were encroaching or like trespassing the Cordillera territories. And the Cordillerans, they chopped off the heads of these surveyors. And of course, the Americans were not happy with that. So they sent an expedition to pacify the locals there, and of course, to arrest the murderers of the surveyors. And of course, the Cordilleran tribes were not happy of encroaching of these Americans because it's their ancestral homelands and they've been living there for thousands of years. And so they created this as a tool of protest to the American actions and encroachment. So just a note that this has a reference to bad language and sex, because the message of the Cordilleran tribes to the Americans was, go fuck yourself. So what was supposed to be a tool of protest became a tool of ridicule and perhaps a commercial success for the Cordilleran tribes. Because every time that the Filipinos come to these places like this, they will be encountering something like this, and then they have no idea or the story about this thing. Because every time they see this, they're just going to open the barrel and then show this to their friends like, hey guys, look, we got some wheeling. Basically, they're here to show the morning wood. So that is the barrel man. Was supposed to be a tool of protest, became a tool of ridicule, and of course the most popular souvenir item here in the Philippines because it shows its wackiness.